Welcome to Hi Hippo! How many science questions can you answer correctly? Let's test your knowledge. Let's get started! What is the main gas responsible for the greenhouse effect? Oxygen, carbon dioxide, or nitrogen? The carbon dioxide. What unit of measurement is used for electric current intensity? Ampere, volt, or ohm? Ampere. Who is known as the father of the theory of relativity? Isaac Newton, Albert Einstein, or Galileo Galilei? Albert Einstein. What type of energy is released in a nuclear reaction? Thermal energy, mechanical energy, or electrical energy? Thermal energy. What is the unit of force in the international system? Joule, volt, or Newton? Newton. Who formulated the law of gravity? Albert Einstein, Nikola Tesla, or Isaac Newton? Isaac Newton. What is photosynthesis? A process in animals, a process in plants to convert sunlight into energy, or a decomposition process? A process in plants to convert sunlight into energy. Who is known as the father of genetics? Gregor Mendel, Albert Einstein, or Charles Darwin? Gregor Mendel. What gas is most abundant in the Earth's atmosphere? Oxygen, carbon dioxide, or nitrogen? Nitrogen. What vitamin is produced by the body when exposed to sunlight? Vitamin A, vitamin C, or vitamin D? Vitamin D. In which state of matter are the molecules farthest apart? Liquid, gas, or solid? Gas. What does pH measure? Temperature, acidity, or alkalinity, or pressure? Acidity or alkalinity? Which scientist discovered penicillin? Alexander Fleming, Marie Curie, or Gregor Mendel? Alexander Fleming. What is the unit of measurement for luminous intensity? Candela, lux, or watt? Candela. Who proposed the heliocentric theory of the solar system? Galileo Galilei, Nicholas Copernicus, or Johannes Kepler? Nicholas Copernicus. Who proposed the theory of evolution by natural selection? Gregor Mendel, Carl Linnaeus, or Charles Darwin? Charles Darwin. Which part of the brain controls vital functions like breathing and heart rate? Cerebellum, spinal cord, or cerebral cortex? Spinal cord. What is the largest planet in the solar system? Jupiter, Saturn, or Uranus? Jupiter. What is the outermost layer of the Earth? Mantle, core, or crust? The crust. What is the process called when a solid turns directly into a gas without becoming liquid? Sublimation, condensation, or evaporation? Sublimation. What discovery is associated with Marie Curie? Radioactivity, theory of evolution, or penicillin? Radioactivity. What is the name of the first artificial satellite sent into space? Sputnik 1, Apollo 11, or Voyager 1? Sputnik 1. What is the process called in which cells divide to form two identical daughter cells? Meiosis, mitosis, or apoptosis? Mitosis. What type of star is the Sun? White dwarf, yellow dwarf, or supernova? A yellow dwarf. Which human body cells do not have a nucleus? White blood cells, neurons, or red blood cells? Red blood cells. What is kinetic energy? Energy stored in bodies, energy associated with the movement of bodies, or energy contained in light? The energy associated with the movement of bodies. What is the phenomenon called when light changes direction as it passes from one medium to another? Refraction, reflection, or diffraction? Refraction. What type of waves do mobile phones use? Infrared sound waves or electromagnetic waves? Electromagnetic waves. What type of energy is produced in plants during photosynthesis? Thermal energy, chemical energy, or mechanical energy? Chemical energy. What is the largest tissue in the human body? Heart, liver, or skin? The skin. What is the average distance between the Earth and the Sun? 93 million kilometers, 150 million kilometers, or 200 million kilometers? 150 million kilometers. What is the lightest metal? Lithium, iron, or gold? Lithium. Which scientist developed the theory of superposition in quantum physics? Carl Gauss, Johannes Kepler, or Erwin Schrödinger? Erwin Schrödinger. Which part of the cell controls activities and contains genetic material? Nucleus, cytoplasm, or mitochondria? Nucleus. Which planet has the most visible rings from Earth? Neptune, Uranus, or Saturn? Saturn. What phenomenon causes high and low tides in the oceans? Wind, gravity of the moon and the sun, or rotation of the Earth? The gravity of the moon and the sun. Which of the following planets has no known moons? Mercury, Mars, or Venus? Mercury. In which part of the cell does cellular respiration occur? Nucleus, mitochondria, or lysosome? In mitochondria. Which chemical element is essential for bone formation in humans? Calcium, iron, or magnesium? Calcium. What is a conductor material? A material that allows the flow of electric current or heat, a material that reflects light, or a material that blocks electricity? A material that allows the flow of electric current or heat. What type of cell has a nuclear membrane separating it from the cytoplasm? Prokaryotic cells or eukaryotic cells? Eukaryotic cells. What is the unit of measurement for temperature in the International System? Kelvin, Celsius, or Fahrenheit? Kelvin. Which scientist proposed the 3 laws of planetary motion? Isaac Newton, Albert Einstein, or Johannes Kepler? Johannes Kepler. Which chemical element is used in the manufacture of incandescent bulbs? Copper, tungsten, or silver? Tungsten. Which scientist formulated the laws of motion? Albert Einstein, Galileo Galilei, or Isaac Newton? Isaac Newton. What is the function of mitochondria in eukaryotic cells? Produce proteins, produce energy in the form of ATP, or store genetic material. Produce energy in the form of ATP. Which theory explains how species evolve and adapt to their environment? Theory of natural selection, theory of relativity, or quantum theory? The theory of natural selection. What type of energy is used by a hydroelectric plant? Solar, nuclear, or hydraulic? Hydraulic energy. Which theory explains the expansion of the universe? Big Bang theory, theory of relativity, or theory of evolution? The Big Bang theory. What is the most abundant chemical element in the universe? Hydrogen, helium, or oxygen? Hydrogen. What instrument measures earthquakes? Barometer, seismograph, or thermometer? A seismograph. What is the main component of Mars' atmosphere? Oxygen, carbon dioxide, or nitrogen? Carbon dioxide. What type of cells have a cell wall and chloroplasts? Plant cells, animal cells, or prokaryotic cells? Plant cells. What is the smallest known organism? A bacteria, a protozoa, or an archaea? A bacteria. Which chemical element has the atomic number 1? Hydrogen, helium, or oxygen? Hydrogen. What molecule is responsible for transporting oxygen in the blood? Glucose, insulin, or hemoglobin? Hemoglobin. Which chemical element has the symbol Au? Gold, oxygen, or aluminum? Gold. What is the main function of white blood cells? Transport oxygen, defend the body against infections, or transport nutrients? Defend the body against infections. What type of wave carries energy without needing a material medium? Electromagnetic waves, sound waves, or seismic waves? Electromagnetic waves. Which planet is known as the red planet? Venus, Jupiter, or Mars? Mars. What type of energy is obtained from tides and ocean waves? Tidal energy, solar energy, or geothermal energy? Tidal energy. What is potential energy? Energy an object has due to its motion, energy stored in objects due to their position, or energy released in nuclear reactions. Energy stored in objects due to their position. What is the basic structure of matter? Atom, proton, or molecule? The atom. What type of animal has an internal skeleton? Insects, mollusks, or vertebrates? Vertebrates. Which animal is known for its ability to regenerate body parts? Mouse, salamander, or cat? Salamander. What discovery is attributed to William Gilbert? Geomagnetism, oxygen, or smallpox vaccine? Geomagnetism. What physical phenomenon describes an object's resistance to changes in its motion? Inertia, gravity, or friction? Inertia. Which organ in the human body filters waste from the blood? Heart, kidneys, or liver? Kidneys. What coordinate system is used to locate the position of celestial objects? Equatorial system, decimal system, or metric system? The equatorial system. Bonus! Which continent has the largest reserve of fresh water in the world? Antarctica, Asia, or America? Don't forget, write the correct answer in the comments below. That's a wrap. How many did you nail? If you're vibing with Hi Hippo, smash that like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss a thing.